So just to show you what I am talking about, Market Mojo has a feature called Start a Model Portfolio. Before that, I will just show you that what my portfolio is doing. One second. I hope you're able to see it. So yeah. Okay, so this is my small portfolio. This one, if you can see here, this one was created on 20th of October. I am holding it even now. There has been not much changes to it. The most recent one happened on 28th of Jan, and then we had a little bit of changes in on 11th of Feb. There was another one on 24th of Feb. Yeah, so and there was the most recent one happened when we sold HDFC Bank and we bought ACC. This is the most recent. If you look at the portfolio allocation, you'll find that we have dedicated around 32.7% to small caps. Large cap contribution is about 47.5 and mid cap is around 19.16. Guys, feel free to please, if it would be great if you guys, if I could see all of you. It's feeling weird talking to the computer. Anyway, so I'll just show you the bigger portfolio also, so that it's easier. I'll also show you my kite account, so you don't feel that. Yeah, so this is the most recent one I was talking about. This one was invested on 29th of April 2021. And the portfolio allocation for this one is 39.58% to large caps, 49.23% to mid caps, and 10.86% to small caps. You can also see the sector-wise allocation. So you have cement, which is 9.27. You have BPO, ITES, textile, and IT software. Okay, so these were my two small and large portfolios. A very recent one I did, which is around just on last Friday, which was on 6th of May. So this is very, very recent. Okay, let's show you how it is done. So you come to invest and you go to start a model portfolio. And over here, you go to the option called generate new. You click on generate new, you select invest in a new model portfolio. And yeah, so over here you just enter the amount, whatever is your current size of portfolio, or maybe you are starting off new or you want to do an SIP in equity. So the easiest option is to start with, say, 1 lakh rupees, and then you can select whether you want to do a aggressive portfolio or you want to have a moderate portfolio or a conservative portfolio. This is usually calculated on the kind of risk appetite that you have. I would recommend that you should probably go for a moderate portfolio, because not everybody can has a higher risk appetite. So probably a moderate or a conservative one. So just to show you, so you click moderate, and the last thing is just generate my model portfolio. Now, what this website does is, the reason why why I'm so bullish on this website, or the way it works, is because it's if you can see the information coming right in front of you. I selected 1 lakh rupees as the budget that I want to invest in, and based on that, it is calculating on its own on today's circumstances. If today we are sitting on the date of 10th of May, it is calculating your portfolio on the basis of the situation of the stock on 10th of May. It doesn't have to do anything with what happened with that stock 1 month ago or 1 week ago or even yesterday or Friday or Saturday. It's more concerned with the valuation of the stock, or the kind of mojo score that it has. If you see these green dots over here, so they do this on a certain set number of parameters like quality of the stock, the valuation of the stock, the fundamental parameters, the technical parameters. So they really work on that. It's technically not possible for a human to do this. Um, so you have so your portfolio is ready. So if you have a budget of say 1 lakh rupees, this is your portfolio. You have an option of saying over here you just select I have read and understood, and you create save and continue, and it will give you an Excel sheet telling you what you should buy tomorrow morning. So basically your portfolio is ready. It is going to give you at what price to buy, how much quantity to buy, and what is the allocation to each of the stocks. I have already shown you the result, but just so you guys don't feel that I am, I'll just show you my. Yeah, so this is where my small portfolio is, and as you can see, this is the one which was created on 20th of October 2020, and you can see that it is actually something that I've invested into. Yeah, so now I'm open to for you to ask any questions and any doubts that you guys have.
So how about this monitoring the portfolio?
Yeah, so what you can actually do is so when you create your model portfolio, you can once you have done that, you just have to buy the equity the next day in the morning, say between 9:15 and 9:30. Just buy those stocks, enter your buying orders, or if you have a Zerodha as a platform, you can put in your GTT or your AMO orders 1 day in advance, and as soon as the market opens up at 9:15, your orders will be executed and the shares will be added to your account. I think you have to wait for around 2 days, and thereafter you have to give a request to place those shares, and you will receive margin against it. That margin can be used for your trading purposes. The whole idea of this concept is that whatever you are investing into the equities, um, this amount will gradually grow over time. Like to get the 45% return, it took about 6 months. Similarly, maybe I was lucky, and the most recent one that I invested on 29th of April, and that is when the results were coming in. And due to positive results, I was able to get 8% returns in a week's time. Um, um, so that's how it is.
No. My question was like, let's say we selected ACC, right? So ACC is not doing good. So how do we remove that and add something new?
Yeah,
So should we keep
okay. That
monitoring it
is
daily?
okay. I'll explain it to you. So when so what happens is once you create a model portfolio with them, Market Mojo is monitoring that stock for you. You don't have to do anything. You just have to wait for their email. They will send you an email informing you that ACC, due to XYZ reason, is not doing well. So please exit the stock. That's the simple email that you will get. So if you are making a minor loss, say 1%, 1.5% loss, just book the loss and exit the stock. And when you exit the stock, after 1 day, that is exactly after 24 hours, they will send you another email telling you which one to buy or which one to enter into. So the exact amount of money that you got by selling your X stock, that amount of money they will tell you where to invest into the new stock that they are advising you. I can show you one such email. Just give me 1 second. I'll just make it easier for you.
How much is the typical haircut on this for pledging?
Equity, it depends on broker to broker. I would suggest that you should speak to your broker. But when I have recently pledged with, I have another account with Master Trust. I have recently the portfolio that I just showed, which is for about 6 lakh rupees. That one, when I pledged that, I got around 4.5 lakh rupees as margin money to use for my trading, which I'm using even right now. Okay. Just give me 1 second. You can go ahead and ask me more questions. Yeah, okay, so this is the one. So if you see over here, 1 second. I got an email on 22nd of April informing me to sell HDFC Bank. The quantity was 20 and the price also they gave me. You cannot always get the exact price, so you'll get a somewhat a similar price, maybe 5 rupees, 10 rupees lower or higher. You can exit. And then the next day, on the 23rd of April, they sent me an email informing me to buy ACC 16 shares at 1831. Again, your buying price will not exactly be the same, but it can be 10 rupees, 20 rupees higher or lower. That's how it works. Please ask more questions.
Is it worth spending this much money, like 15K for 2 years?
Yes, it
What do you
is.
think?
Yes, it is. See the size. If your portfolio size is above 5 lakh rupees or 6 lakh rupees, and you are spending say 7,500 rupees for a year, I think that 7,500 you will make it very easily. I just showed you that my portfolio of 6 lakh rupees invested on 29th of April is already sitting at a 50,000 rupees profit. So that happened within a week's time. You can just exit the entire portfolio, book your profit, and sit aside if you don't want to continue doing it. But yes, this is because the market situation is such, or maybe the market is bullish. That is why this is happening. But then I think the main question should be what happens in the case of the market falling down aggressively. Like right now, the Nifty or the Sensex is not, the Nifty is not breaking 14,000. So as long as Nifty is not breaking 14,000, I think the market is extremely bullish, and we are going to be looking at 16,000 in the coming months. And in that situation, it is a very good time to enter into new shares, and uh, uh, and you will see good returns over a period of time. This could be your main investment, because in the coming months, selling options is going to get very expensive, and not everybody is going to be able to do it. Especially people who have just 3 4 lakhs 5 lakhs of capital will find it very difficult to sell. But yes, the investing can be your can become your main core contributor to your investment. And algo trading could probably be your side money income, or salary income, or something of that kind, whatever you want to call it, pocket money or whatever.
So what is
Will
that
you be able to
7,000?
make at least 4% per month consistently?
See, it depends from market to market, sir. I cannot, I am not a part of Market Mojo in any way. I am just one of their customers. And so yes,
Like, what's your
I cannot
experience? Like,
guarantee it.
how long have you been using this?
I have been using it since 2019.
Okay. So that's a long time.
Yeah, it's about 2 years, but it was on and off because I was also very new in the market. So
Okay.
I started my mutual fund investments around 2018. I spent a lot of time trying to find what is the right platform to invest on, or what is the right mutual fund, or the right equities to invest into. I went ahead and did a complete course on technical analysis and option equity derivatives. And I wanted to learn because I made some losses in the beginning when I entered the market. The whole idea was to recover my losses. Then over a period of time, as I've been learning, almost a year now since I've been learning, and my teachers were very nice and they were very helpful. Um, so as I've been learning, I've been able to understand what is right for me and what is not right for me. I tried value research stocks. That was one website I tried. I didn't find it that exciting. I tried Equity Master. That was not very helpful. I tried small cases. The issue with small cases is that when you're looking at small cases, you will see maybe 100 different kinds of small cases. So which is going to be the one that is going to give you your returns? That is most important. I cannot invest in 100 different small cases. I can invest in only maybe one or two small cases, and I would probably want to invest a good amount of money into it, or do an SIP with one or two good small cases. But really, it doesn't work, because small cases, you are buying, say, 10 stocks, and your entire money is already used up, and you don't know whether that is going to give you the return that you want or not. Maybe take an example. Very recently, somebody was talking to me about electric mobility, and electric mobility, if it is, I don't know how many years it is going to take for electric mobility, or those companies which are focusing on electric mobility, the EVs, are how much they are going to grow and how fast they are going to grow. The whole idea with Market Mojo over here is, if you have 4,000, 5,000 companies listed on the stock exchanges, you just have to find somebody who can tell you the 10 best ones to invest into. I showed you my kite portfolio, right? I'll show it to you again. Wait one second. If you see this, because people charge you a lot of money when you ask them to tell you what is going to be the next multi-bagger. But here, spending just 7,500 for a year, I am technically sitting on a multi-bagger. I'll just show you a multi-bagger. Wait. If you see over here in the bottom, Tata Elxsi has given 120%. Tata STL LLP has given me 105%. Tata Metallic has given me 96%. Mindtree has given 50%, 38%, 31%. So you can see. So these are the more recent ones, or the ones who are not performing, and probably they will be replaced very soon with another company which will probably give me a better result. So that's how Market Mojo works, and that's the reason why I am recommending it to all of you to look at this. I am seriously not involved with the company in any way. I can just tell you my personal experience, show it to you. If you like it, go ahead. If you don't like it, it's all right. Maybe on my suggestion, if you try with 1 lakh rupees, 2 lakh rupees, and see how it works, give it some time, spend 6 months on it, and if you find the results are good enough, why not? It's a great platform.
Okay.
When you want to make the adjustments, you will have to unpledge the shares, right?
Yeah, so it depends. Again, it depends from broker to broker. I think on Zerodha or some other brokers, you have to unpledge the shares and then you can sell them. But I checked with Master Trust. They said that I don't really have to unpledge or do anything of that kind. I can just go on the platform and sell the shares, and the money will be transferred into my account. And but what happens is, if I have to buy a new stock, then I will have to again inform them to pledge the shares. So this is how it works. It depends from broker to broker. You'll have to, like if you're working with Composite Edge, or you're working with Zerodha, or you're working with Fires, you'll have to first check with them that how exactly do they treat equity pledging, and then accordingly you have to move forward with it. Because I'm not sure, I have never used Fires, or so I really cannot comment on that. But my experience with Master Trust, Zerodha, Master Trust has been really nice in terms of pledging. I have not done any pledging on my Zerodha account as of now.
What about DD? In case of DD, you need to deposit the MTM, or there is certain limit for that?
What do you mean by DD? You mean drawdown?
Yeah.
So drawdown happens majorly in algo trading or in intraday trading. In terms of investing, I don't think you will have a lot of DD, because okay, let me show it to you. Give me a second. I'll show it to you. It'll be easier.
Your portfolio, whatever your portfolio, 1 lakh. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
So you have created a portfolio of 1 lakh rupees, and at certain time it is the portfolio value is 80,000 rupees. Since you have taken 75,000 rupees on a margin from the broker, he will not ask you more money.
No, I think they have already kept a buffer of about 15 to 25%. So I don't think that should be an issue. And Market Mojo will inform you if you need to exit a stock. Like look over here. Wait 1 second. So if the parameters of HDFC Bank on 24th of Feb were not looking good, sorry, on 22nd of April, if the parameters of HDFC Bank were not looking good, they have asked me to exit, and I have booked a loss. I have booked a loss of about 1,326 rupees. Realized gain or loss. I've actually booked a profit of 1,326 rupees. Or even over here, if you see on 22nd of Feb, my maximum loss was just 1,185 rupees on Aurobindo Pharma, which was booked on 22nd of Feb. And when I bought it on 28th of Feb. Within a month's time, since the parameters were not good for Aurobindo Pharma, they asked me to exit Aurobindo Pharma, and I did that. I booked my 1,185 rupees loss. So if you see, I overall in the past 6 months, I have not booked any profits as of now. I'm just holding the stock and waiting for it to keep on growing over a period of time, which is the way investing works. And I've only booked small losses: 1,169 over here, 363 over here, 1,185 over here, and 1,326 profit is booked on 22nd of April. The entire 99,732, if I want, I can book it like tomorrow morning.
Okay, another question is, are the charges from Market Mojo fixed for entire term, or you have, means there is some limit, means I can select only one portfolio or two portfolios like this?
No, you can create a maximum of 5 portfolios. If you see over here, I've already created my 3 portfolios. So I have one in the name of Excel Housewares, I have one in the name of Master Trust 1, and then I have another one in the name of Moderate 1. So all these 3 are my portfolios. I still can create 2 more portfolios, which I plan to do very soon, because I want to.
Okay, suppose I create 5 portfolios, and on certain day I wish to book this portfolio and create another one. Will it allow me to create the 6th one if I delete this?
If you delete one of your portfolios out of 5, then yes, you will be able to create another one.
Okay.
But you'll have to delete one portfolio, because they will only allow you to have a maximum of 5 portfolios. It cannot be that you decide that, okay, this is an easy business, so I'll go ahead and I'll start creating portfolios for everybody. Don't get me wrong, I'm just sharing.
No, not like that.
Yeah. Because you can actually do that, you can actually do that. You can go ahead and offer people that, you know what, pay me X amount of money, say pay me 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees for a year. I'll give you a portfolio that will work for you. And I think smart people would want to do that, but then that is why they have to limit the number of portfolios. So this is like, you can create a portfolio for your family. So 4 people or 5 people at the most, you can create 5 different portfolios and stick to it. This is investing. You have to invest for a longer period of time. So here, let me just explain one more point, very important point. There's something called a long-term investing, and there's something called a short-term investing. This is a kind of short-term investing. The maximum duration you're going to hold a stock is going to be for 3 months, 6 months, max to max 11 months to 12 months. The reason is that as long as the parameters of that stock are performing, or the quarterly reports are good, or the technicals of the stock are good, that stock will be in your portfolio. The minute the stock fails to give results, or the stock is not able to perform, or the parameters are not right, it will ask you to exit the stock. You don't have to do anything. You just have to follow their instructions. That is all you have to do. And that is the easiest part of these things. Small case will ask you to, I'm just saying small case again because many people asked me the question. So small cases will ask you to reshuffle or readjust. And yes, if you're linked with Zerodha, it is easier to do it from there. It will sell and buy quickly. But again, I want the 10 best stocks out of all the 5,000 or 4,000 stocks in the market. I am not interested in this kind of a strategy or that kind of a strategy, or a strategy that is going to give me results after 10 years. I am not interested in that. I'm interested in what will give me the best results now. This next 6 months, this next 1 year, and my money has to grow. I am not going to take out even a penny from this investment portfolio. Why? Because I want this money to grow, and as it is growing, I'll probably keep adding a little bit of money every month. Maybe I'll add 10,000, 20,000. There is a possibility to add investment over here. So you click add investment, and you can enter any amount, maybe 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, whatever is your capability every month to add to this portfolio, you go ahead and keep adding it. And that's how your portfolio will grow. That's how your money will grow over a period of time.
Okay, so when you add this amount, it will suggest you new stocks to buy?
No, it will not. It will. Okay, let me show it to you. So you go to add investment, and over here probably I want to add 50,000 rupees to this specific portfolio of mine, which is currently valued at 3,20,000. So I enter the amount and I click confirm.
Sorry to interrupt. So I need to drop. But thanks for sharing the info.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Okay, so you see, I entered the amount as 50,000, and it is only recommending two stocks in which I need to add the money. So there's ACC and there's Mindtree. These are the only two stocks it's asking me to add the money to. Why? Because it is checking the parameters at this point of time. So it is checking the parameters at this point of time. It is seeing that today, looking at the existing portfolio, today what on today's date, if this amount of money has to be added to this portfolio, which are the 2 or 3 or 4 best stocks in which the money should be further added? And that's why it is advising you to only go with 2 stocks, ACC and Mindtree, to add further amount of money. So you just have to click save and continue. It gives you an Excel sheet. Today you can either place an AMO order, or tomorrow morning at 9:15, go ahead and just buy those 2 shares, and that's it. You have to sit calmly. I don't even come and enter my I don't even come and look at this portfolio now, because I don't really have to. It's doing well, and I probably log into this portfolio at least maybe once a month just to see what's happening. That's it.
Okay, looks good. Thanks, Sadish.
Thank you. If you have more questions, feel free to ask me. I have no problem helping you guys out.
Hi Satish. So does this Market Mojo show you like some kind of drawdown, like what you showed in that transaction history, right? That is for the trade that you have already completed. But what about status, like how your current holdings are performing?
Yeah, so it's showing over here, no? So if you see, my current holdings are showing over here. It shows my investment price. It shows the latest price. And it is showing you the results over here. It's showing that the portfolio returns is say 99,732 on top of wait, I show it to you over here in Zerodha. So my investment amount is say 2,17,000, and my current value is around 3,18,000. So it's showing you showing you the growth in your portfolio, or the money.
Got it, sure. So, like based on your experience, what was the max drawdown in percentage for any of the stock that you have taken, and before this Market Mojo suggested you to like square out that position?
It's in front of you, Vikram. My maximum drawdown on a portfolio of 2,25,000 rupees is 3,000 rupees. Can you see this?
Sure, got it.
Yeah, my maximum drawdown is only 3,000 rupees on a 2,50,000 rupees portfolio. This is not like algo trading where your drawdown is going to be 30%, 20%, 25%. This is not going to happen over here. The minute, could you please mute Vikram? There's a lot of disturbance behind you. Yes, yeah. Thank you so much. So the minute there is a signal that a specific stock is not performing, immediately you will get an email asking you to exit. Your maximum loss is not going to be over 2,000 rupees, as you can see over here. 1169 is my loss over here. 363 is my loss. 1185 is my loss. 1326 is my profit. So on an average, and I'm sitting on an unrealized profit of 99,732. Yeah. So please feel free to ask more questions. Basically, what I feel is that this is more about having some patience. Investing is more about having patience, and you have to trust the way the mechanism works, and you have to follow it exactly as they are instructing you. If you will do that, you will not have any problems. Absolutely, you will not have any problems. Let me just show you something.
Do they allow us to edit the price?
I'm sorry, could you please tell me the question once again?
Do they allow us to edit the price, entry price?
Edit in the sense, see, it is never possible that, okay, let me give you an example. Supposing they have asked you to buy, over here they have asked you to buy, and the buying price they have asked you to buy at 1223.95. Okay, I'm giving you an example.
Right.
But tomorrow morning the market opens up positive, or the market opens up negative, and you are lucky enough to get the stock at, say, 1998 rupees. Okay, so that additional 25 rupees which you saved became your, in a way, it's your kind of a profit, you can say. Or there's another possibility that you might end up, because the market opened up better, you ended up buying the same thing at, say, 1250 or 1260. So you really shouldn't be thinking about those 5, 10, 20 rupees. Okay, you, whatever best price you're able to get.
About 5, 10, 20 rupees, the portfolio allocation will change, right, according to the price change.
Very minor change. Something for 1224 and something for 1260 or 1998. The difference is not much. It's less than, I think, less than 1%, less than 2%. There will be a bit of a difference. If you see over here, Market Mojo is showing that I am making a profit of 99732, but in reality I am making a better profit. I am making 100772 over here.
Okay.
So that bit of a difference will be there. The real thing over there and here, there'll be a bit of a difference.
So Satish, I just had a question.
Yeah.
So I kind of joined in a bit late, so I may have missed it, but the trading has to be kind of performed manually on the broker that you are using, right? On basis of the recommendation.
Yeah. So what they will do is, I did give a demonstration. I'll do it once again.
Yeah. He did send an email, and also I saw from that aspect.
Yeah. So did you see how to create your start a model portfolio? How to create a portfolio?
No, I missed that aspect.
Okay, I'll just show it to you again. It's okay. Start a model portfolio. Come here, and then over here you just have to go to generate new. Click on that. Invest in a new model portfolio. Click on that. Here you can enter the amount. Say your capital is bare minimum 1 lakh rupees. You enter that. You have 3 options. You have an aggressive portfolio of 10 stocks. You have a moderate portfolio of 12 stocks. You have a conservative portfolio of 15 stocks. My suggestion is to go with moderate or conservative based on your risk appetite. Select moderate and then click on generate my model portfolio. It will calculate on today's date which are the 10 or 12 or 15 best stocks out of a complete 4,000 or 5,000 companies in the market. And it will tell you which ones to invest into. It will give you the sector allocation, the market cap allocation, and the list of stocks. Once you click on I have read and understood and save and continue, it will give you an Excel sheet with the name of the stocks. You can see it over here, but you'll get the name of the stocks, you'll get the quantity, the price at which you're supposed to enter. You obviously cannot enter at exactly that same price, but a little bit plus or minus, you'll be able to enter into that stock, buy it, hold it, and wait. That's all you have to do. And then you can easily go and pledge that money and get trading capital and use that money for trading. So this becomes more like your bread and butter, and your trading, intraday trading is more like a salary account or a pocket money or anything, side income or something. Was I able to help you out with it?
Yeah. I was able. Yeah, it was clear for me.
Okay. So any do you guys have more questions? I would like to add something. I just wanted to show you guys that alkyl amines was one of the stocks that they recommended when I was just an observer. I did not even invest into it, but But the reason why I was observing it was because I wanted to see which is the best platform for me. So I was observing small cases. I was observing Market Mojo. I had created small watch list or portfolios in each of these sites, and I was watching them. So if you see, Market Mojo asked me to enter alkyl amines somewhere at the price of 1200 rupees, somewhere over here. And I did not do that, but I was watching it, and the stock went on. In fact, 1 second. The stock went on to get 10x, maybe 7x or 8x, and it's sitting somewhere around 7,760 rupees. So the point is that we really cannot guess which stock is going to become a multi-bagger. We really cannot guess that. That will happen over a period of time, and you have to be patient, and you have to wait, and you have to follow the instructions. That's as simple as it can be. Are there more questions?
No, Satish, I think I'm good.
Okay. Can I close the meeting now?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks, Sadish. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.